Wacom made a new 300 hertz tablet. I saw the video. I think we should watch that video now, actually. Chat, does anyone have the video of the 300 hertz tablet? I saw it pop up in my recommended. I wanted to save it for when I would live. I'd be live to watch it. BMC clips time. Listen, dude, I'm on my content farming arc, bro. This tablet will change Osu. The Wacom PTK 470 review.
Use graphics tablets instead of a mouse as an effective peripheral for aiming. Since then, tablets have shared a rich history within the game over the better part of the past 2 decades, with all manner of tablets being used over that time. While it remains true that there are still players at every level of the game using mice and tablets made by various manufacturers, it has become an unshakable reality that Wacom has held a dynasty over the Osu tablet meta from the moment players first picked up a pen. And with the release of the 2025 Intuos Pro, Wacom have decided it's time to dust off their throne and appoint a new king of tablets.
Dude, what if
Earlier this year...
Wait, chat. Okay, I'm so sorry for pausing. You guys know that Osu recently made an Osu tablet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Osu made an Osu tablet. But the tablet... I just realized I haven't even reviewed it yet. I literally have it sitting like right next to me. I literally have the Osu tablet, and I've been meaning to make a video on it. The TLDR is that the tablet is pretty doo-doo. It's not as doo-doo as the old Osu tablet, like the original Osu tablet, like the H420 tablet, but it's still pretty doo-doo. But they came forward and said that it was doo-doo from the very beginning. Like, they said, like, yo, this is the Osu tablet. It's pretty doo-doo, but we're going to have a pro version coming out later. And I'm like, wait a second. If there's a pro version coming out later, what if it's this? What if it's this? Wouldn't that be sick?
In February, Wacom released their redesigned Intuos Pro PTK X70 range. Naturally, as soon as I heard about this, I knew I had to get my hands on one immediately to see what it's all about. As I heard about this, I knew I had to get my hands.
$269.99. Oh shit, that's in euros too. That's like basically gold. $269.99. $269.99. Euro to USD. Oh, fuck me, dude.
On one immediately to see what it's all about. I picked up a Wacom PTK.
Design is shit. Bro, this looks like a fucking slab. Well, I mean, I guess every single tablet is a slab, but come on, at least this PTK has character. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a slab. It has like the Osu spinner. It has the 1-2s, 1-2s, 1-2. No, it has the vertical airman jumps. Like, come on, man.
A 470, aka the Intuos Small. But despite the name Small, providing up to 187 by 105 millimeters in active area, this
What's that in
tablet
inches?
is more
Sorry,
than
I live in the
for
States.
almost anybody planning to use it for a game like Osu, unless you are a full area enjoyer, in which case the medium should be enough to suit your needs.
This is a really good video.
I've
They
been
saw some
using
really
this
good
tablet
clips
for
for
a
this.
little under a month now at this point, but my initial impression
Yo, who
is that
made
it
this?
is by far the best tablet I've ever had the chance to use for Osu. Any change I could think of that I would have wanted to make to the 2019
that's my tablet.
Intuos Pro Small, the
That is literally my tablet. I'm using that right now. Is that Tokyo Ghoul?
H460 that I was using previously has been made. From a more uniform pen with a removable button cover to a way slimmer form factor and even having a 50% increase in polling rate, this tablet has it all. In the box, you get the Intuos Pro Small tablet, a manual which I did not read, the customizable Pro Pen 3, a pen holder,
Whoa.
a USB-C cable, as well as extra parts for the customizable pen.
Wait, hold up. Chat, I don't know why I keep doing this. I watch my own reaction videos, and every time I pause, I like yell at myself, dude.
The customizable Pro Pen 3.
No, it's out of focus, damn it!
I did not read. The customizable Pro Pen 3.
Am I dumb, or is this part thicker than this? Is this like the actual pen, and it has like its own grip on it already on? It is? What the fuck?
A pen holder,
Just watch
a
it
USB-C
video. He shows it
cable,
later. It's rubber.
as well as extra parts for the customizable pen.
Fucking
The
pre-watcher.
design of the PTK470 is reminiscent to me of the first tablet I ever owned, which was the Wacom.
Whoa, it's the same size as the 480.
The controversial decision to move.
You can see his gamer cross
tablet instead of having them at the side.
Where's his area?
While I do understand how this could be quite inconvenient for those wanting to use the tablet for digital art, I personally view this as a very welcome change for maximizing desk space, alongside the removal of the outside bezels, which were incredibly thick on the previous Intuos Pro models.
True.
The thing
Oh
I
my
loved
god, it's so
most about this
thin!
tablet, and honestly wasn't expecting, was just how slim it is. Especially when compared to the previous model. This tablet is just so comfy to rest your hand on and use. It's almost like it is barely there. In addition, the wedge design found on some of the early Intuos models has been reintroduced, and although it's not as substantial as it was on the old
Dude, I
CTL
love the
480, for
incline. The
example,
incline is so
a
good.
little bit of wedge is better than none, so that's a big plus in my books. The 2025 Intuos Pro range is compatible with a variety of pens, including but not limited to the previous generation of Pro pens, a handful of legacy pens, as well as a range of third-party pens that use EMR
Third-party pens for Osu? I need to stop pausing. God damn.
technology. So if you do want to move to the slimmer tablet without dropping your favorite,
I've never
pen
tried
on the
using
way,
a third-party
that
pen.
option
I've only
is going to be
I've tried out
available.
almost every single Wacom official pen.
If you do want to get the most
But
out
wait,
of this
that's
tablet,
crazy.
then the included Wacom Pro Pen 3, aka the ACP 500, is going to be your #1 option. One of the first things you may notice about the Pro Pen 3 is how customizable the pen is. Out of the box, the pen comes with the option of 2 additional grips.
What the fuck?
The weight, which I chose to remove, and 4 different options for either buttons or button
Oh
covers.
my god, this
Something
pen is
that
insane!
OCD lost sleep trying to achieve over the years. Configured without the outer grip, this pen is by far the slimmest I've ever used by Wacom.
Holy
Even
fuck!
when compared to their so-called Pro Pen Slim from the previous generation, which I used before this one. I
Wait,
have always found slimmer pens.
chat,
to
this
be
is bad.
easier to
$300 is about to exit my
I
bank
have
account.
even tried sanding down pens with a lathe in the past to make them slimmer and more comfortable to hold. Shockingly, this pen might actually be too slim for even me, which I think might lead some players to use the Wacom
I actually
1
agree.
standard
I
pen
actually agree.
instead.
The Pro Pen
This
Slim
pen is
is
very
too thin,
comfortable to hold
but that's
and
good
has
because
a
you want to
much
apply
more
grip tape to
familiar
it.
design
So it's
in
fine. You want to
comparison
start with the
some
slimmer
of the more
profile so you can
used
add
pens
girth to
like
it.
the
You don't want, you can't do it the other way around.
pen.
So the thinner
However,
the better. It gives
the
you more
biggest
customization
downside
options, so
of
it's fine.
using the Wacom 1 standard pen is that you have to give up what is debatably the 2025 Intuos Pro's biggest advantage. The most popular tablets that have been used for Osu over the years have historically had about 133 Hz polling rate. This includes tablets like the Wacom CTL 480 and the Wacom CTL 472, which have respectively been the 2 most popular tablets over the history of the game. One step up from that, the previous generations of the Intuos Pro, including the PTH 460, have a 200 Hz polling rate, which is a substantial improvement from its predecessor. When used alongside the Pro Pen 3, the Wacom PTK 470 has a 300 Hz polling rate.
Oh!
I personally did not think I would notice as much of a difference as I did, but immediately after trying this tablet, the difference in smoothness and responsiveness felt instant. It is worth noting that I used this tablet alongside a 360 Hz refresh rate. OLED
Only
monitor,
360?
so
Sorry,
you
bro.
might not get
You
the
gotta
same
give us 480
experience
Hz, man.
using a monitor with a lower refresh
Times
rate.
are tough now, dude.
Unfortunately
Get
for
480
some,
Hz, bro. You
300
need it.
Hz polling rate
Otherwise,
is
you're
only
basically shit at the
achievable
game. You
with
might as well
Pro
quit.
Pen 3. So if you want to use a Pro Pen Slim, for example, you'll be limited to 200 Hz. Or if you want to use the Wacom 1 standard pen, the limit will be 240 Hz, which may be a 60 Hz trade.
Yes, the joke is that I don't like this 480
The Pro
Hz
Pen
monitor.
3 weighs
I think it's complete
approximately
overkill.
9.1 grams.
I'm actually
with
trying
the
to sell
grip
it, dude.
and weight removed,
I put $1,000
which
bucks into this
actually
shit. I want my
puts it on
$1,000
the
bucks back.
lighter
So
end
if
of
anyone
most
wants it, hit me
pens.
up.
Needless to say, this is going to be ideal for the high-speed aim requirements of Osu. But some players may choose
Is that
to
a
keep it
brass
inside the
core?
pen, which will add an additional 3.5 grams and shift the balance towards the end a small amount. As I mentioned before, this pen is incredibly slim, coming in at 8.4 millimeters in diameter. I think grip tape is going to be a must for almost anybody when using this pen, and the uniform thickness alongside the flat button cover makes it all that much easier to get a perfect wrap without all that much effort. Moving back to the tablet itself, its thickness is also a serious strong point, coming in at 4 millimeters
Yu-Gi-Oh player spotted!
to just 7 millimeters at its thickest point. This blows the competition out of the water, with other tablets like the CTL 480 having a range from 7 to 10 millimeters, and the PTH 460's thickness being twice the starting
Yeah, it's a
thickness
chonker.
of the PTK 470 at a uniform 8 millimeters. The difference in wrist comfort has been a blessing. The dimensions of the PTK 470 are 215 by 163 millimeters, with an active area of 187 by 105 millimeters. What shocked me is that despite the tablet itself being so much smaller than the PTH 460, which is 269 by 170 millimeters in size, the active area is actually substantially wider.
Huh?
The PTH 460 having 160 millimeters by 100 millimeters.
How does this
which is
affect
still
full area
more than
players
enough
with
for
like their
most
aspect
players.
ratios constantly changing
All of
like
these
this?
specifications can be found on Cube's Wacom tablet master.
Shout out
sheet,
to
a
Kube.
link to which
Love.
will be
Wait, Cube.
provided
Did you say?
in the description.
He said Cube. Ew. It's
I'm going
Kube.
to keep the list of cons very brief.
Kube's my
because
boy.
There's
I love
really
Kube.
only one thing that I would
Hey,
change,
Zyrex.
and that's the max hover height, which upon first using the tablet felt quite low coming from the previous.
What do you mean quite low? That looks like a
generation of
fucking
Pro tablets.
inch.
But after a short while, I actually just got used to it. So it's by no means a deal breaker in my books. If I were to be incredibly pedantic, I could suggest that it'd be nice to have a pen that was made of a softer plastic, as it can be quite firm and can be sore if you have a tendency to squeeze your pen. But that's not going to be an issue for many people, as it can be avoided by using one of the grips that was included with the pen.
Dude, that
or by
modification
strapping the pen in
is
grip tape,
insane.
which I think most players would want to do
Modularity.
anyway. As for the notable pros, my favorite part about this tablet is definitely how thin and minimalistic the form factor is, especially after coming from a bulky tablet previously. The Pro Pen 3 is a solid improvement on the previous options, and I'm interested to see how others will respond to having such a slim pen available, as I don't think it's something others have really considered up to this point. Last, but certainly not least, the feature that no doubt will be the main selling point for this tablet for OSU players, 300 Hz. The jump in polling rate is astonishing, and personally, to me it felt like moving from a 60 Hz laptop screen to my first 144 Hz monitor.
I'll be honest,
When
I
using
kind of
this
disagree.
tablet, it feels
Well,
like
I guess
all
we'll
of the
see.
dead weight from the previous generation.
I
of
specifically
Intuos Pro
upgraded
tablets
to my
can
current tablet because of
and
the higher
with
refresh rate, and
left,
honestly, I
it's a
think it's
tablet
not really
that has been
necessary, but I
optimized
don't know.
Specifically for OSU. And with the upcoming OSU Tablet Pro in collaboration with Wacom that's been kept tightly under wraps, it begs the question of whether OSU optimizations were something that Wacom actually considered while designing this new Intuos Pro line. Should you buy this tablet? Well, that depends. If you're someone like me that for years has struggled with little discomforts while using tablets, like the pen shape feeling wrong or the tablet being too thick, then the PTK 470 might just be the thing to help you move past those gripes and enjoy the game without having to think about all that noise. Buying this tablet is hardly going to turn you into the second coming of Cookiesy, but I don't think it's unrealistic to think that it could help you make small improvements and enjoy the game more. That said, this tablet is a premium product with a premium price, with mine costing €270.
Yeah.
That's pretty steep.
Is that 50 euros of shipping?
With mine costing 270.
Oh, wait, no, it's IE. I was about to say. Oh, what the fuck is that? Whoa. Ah, there it is.
Walking Speed just gifted 25 subs.
No way! Walking Speed! Thank you so much, man. 25 gifted subs? In this economy?
€.
Wait, chat, what is an IE? Internet Explorer? What the fuck?
That's pretty steep when you
Hijack
consider the
3.
best player in the world uses a tablet you can buy new.
Ireland?
My belief is that if
Tax.
you have the money lying around and think that buying this tablet will be worth it, then go for it. If you've got other things you need to spend the money on, then I don't think you should get this tablet. And honestly, if you're a newer player to Osu, you probably shouldn't get this tablet until you've been around a bit longer and know that you're here forever. I'd suggest you get a more affordable option for now, like the CTL 472. To wrap up this review, put simply, yes, I think this is the best tablet you can currently use for Osu, and right now, nothing else even comes close.
Damn! This is a banger ass video. Bro popped off on this shit, dude. Nice video. I'm stealing it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know Maddie. Why? You show his profile. Do I have this dude added?
Walking Speed just gifted 26 subs.
Tablet Pro?
Whoa! Hey, Maddie. Hey. Hold on. 51 times 2.5. You just paid for 1/3 of my tablet, baby. Thanks, bro. Now I just need another 172 and I got the tablet. Ed, subs are off 35%.
In collaboration with
Wait. I need to figure out who the fuck this guy is. Maddie, right? Maddie? Chat.
Walking Speed just gifted 49 subs.
Hello? Bro just gave me the Wacom PTK 470. Bro just straight up just gave me the tablet. Hey, yo, I'm just buying it right now. I don't give a shit. Hey, thanks, bro. Hey, we take those, man. Wait, let me see if it's on Amazon. Amazon got that 2-day shipping, you know what I'm saying? Amazon, they do a lot of things. I heard some pretty controversial shit about them. But listen, that 2-day shipping, pretty fucking... 1-day shipping? And it's only $249. I mean, $250. Wait, there's only one left in stock. Chat, if you order it, I swear to fucking God, get the fuck out. Buy now. Place your order. I bought it, chat. Get fucked. How funny would it be if I bought the wrong tablet? Chat, we take those. We take those.